Hello, everyone. Welcome to a beautiful, sunny weekend for Labor Day. Wait, breaking news. The weather is actually really shitty for once in this.
This is not shitty. This is awesome.
No, but it's gonna rain all weekend. Like the one weekend
Yes.
we have to like do stuff.
I think
No, rain during the week when I'm trapped inside. I don't want it to rain on the weekend. I want the weekend to be nice.
It has cooled off. It is not going to hit the 90s all week.
Well, that's fine. I agree with that. But it
I
doesn't. But if it rains all week, that will cool it down, and then we can have a nice weekend outside.
I am for the rain on the weekend because all I've wanted to do after this week of work is bed rot.
Oh,
So
you Gen Xers with your doom and gloom.
bed rot. And,
I need vitamin D.
Well, they got that in pill
take a
form
pill. Yeah.
Look, I already am on vitamin D. I need more. I need natural sources.
I'm on vitamin D too. Like getting out to see you guys yesterday was like the first time I've gotten out in a long time. So
let us know in the chat what supplements you're on.
yeah. Let us know what's
Centrum
going
for you.
But only what you feel like sharing. We don't want to violate any HIPAA laws.
HIPAA laws.
What's worth going outside for? Tell us in the comments.
It was nice to see you guys outside yesterday. I think Josh hadn't met Jeff in real life, so that was cool.
Yeah, he no longer believed he was AI.
It's really funny when you meet somebody that you've talked to for a long time for the first time, because it's like I saw them go for a handshake and then they're like, "No, this is a hug moment.
Get out."
But it's weird because you don't know people's boundaries, right? You don't know. Maybe Josh is a germaphobe or something, or maybe he just doesn't like to be touched. We do know he's a never nude. So
and he takes 1 day of recovery after a hug, so that's why he's not here today. So he said,
"That's right."
I hugged him so hard that I broke a rib.
He's really been letting us down with his presence. So, but it was nice to see him. And for the doubters out there, we do have photographic evidence. Look at that!
It was a
boys hanging out.
The contract negotiations went well.
Yeah. The first annual Next Issue Summit went.
We're not just floating torsos.
Yeah, it's really funny though, because all we did was just do an episode without recording it. I feel like
we just bullshitted, just talking our stuff.
But yeah, it was nice to see you guys. We'll talk more about this maybe on tomorrow's show, but I did go to the movies before that because I got my manager's like, well, by the way, if we get our stuff done, we can head out early because it's Labor Day weekend. So, and when I'm motivated to work faster, I can put in the work. So
I had my old company used to do stuff like that, but then we got bought out by a big corporation, and nothing like that happens anymore.
What a shame! What a shame!
Yep.
We do have some stuff to go over. I don't even know where to start, but I think I'm gonna start with this one. This is a short news. So today's gonna be a big news update. And if you saw from the thumbnail, our big news is the Lucasfilm announcing a bunch of casting for that the Ryan Gosling what is it, Starfighter movie?
Starfighter.
The last Starfighter?
The last Starfighter. The Star Wars, Starfighter. But before we get to that, we got a whole other things to talk about. The first thing I wanted to mention, this Long Walk movie is coming up very soon. And yesterday, I saw, this is from Entertainment Weekly, but I saw it a few places. The Long Walk treadmill screening to test viewers with their own long walk while eliminating slowpokes. A select group of moviegoers will get a chance to watch Stephen King's new adaptation, The Long Walk, 2 weeks early. But if they want to see how the movie ends, they'll have to make it like the characters in the movie. I hope it's not exactly like the characters in the movie. I'll tell you that. As someone who's read the book, I hope buying a ticket is a very different thing in this screening. The screening is slated for Saturday in LA. And instead of having seats, they'll have treadmills where anybody who falls below the pace of 3 miles per hour will be removed from the theater post haste. That's interesting because in the book they get warnings. So that's really so. I don't know how long. I think this movie's a little bit under 2 hours. I'll tell you this.
But you have to start. I would be great if they made him do like all the trailers and stuff too. So it's like
Oh my
you have to sit
god!
through like every single little.
And if it's an
trailer
AMC, it's like 30 minutes of ads.
Yeah, we need to thank
Special
our
introduction by Stephen
shareholders.
King. That's crazy. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for this movie. I have read the book. I just finished it last week. We talked about it. And this is I'm just excited to see how they're gonna adapt this into a film. Because
I feel
as
like I could do that.
you could
I was
do,
trying to do the. I think I could do for under 2 hours, just under 2 hours.
but 3 miles an hour. I don't think I walk that fast in real life.
I go.
I will
I
say
go for a walk in the mornings, and it's about an hour, and I go a little. I think I go about 4 miles.
having the treadmill would help because you can obviously like put your
Set
hands
it.
down or whatever, or lean on lean on it. But man, I don't know. I could maybe 20-30 minutes because that's usually my morning walk. But I know I don't walk that fast. Maybe
But
I
by
do now.
hour
I don't
40,
know.
by an hour and 45 minutes, I would be struggling for sure to keep the pace.
What if I need to go to the restroom? Do I just
Go. Let it go.
Just go.
go?
You just got to
Let it
go.
I guess I am walking with a bunch
I
of
had a
strangers.
marathon runner tell me that once. They were just like, "You got to pee. You just pee."
All right. Well, I feel like I need to know more about this marathon runner.
So what would you rather do 3 miles an hour for the movie or try to just float in water while watching Jaws? Like just maintain in deep water.
Well, I'm pretty buoyant.
Oh,
So
okay.
But now
I will
the
say-
Jaws. So when they do the Jaws, they initially started doing the Jaws screenings. They did them in like lakes. So like there was live stuff under under the people. Now I think they do them in pools and they just throw stuff in the pools. But when they
I
first
think
started off, it was
the one
in
at
a
Austin
lake.
is still at the lake, right? Because they have that.
I think it
big
might
lake
still be in the
where they
lake.
set
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
The one,
Yeah.
the Alamo puts it on, which you can
And they
go
like
watch
extra
Jaws.
stock the
Yeah.
lake. They like put extra fish in the lake for you. So
Yeah, which you can go watch Jaws this weekend. I might watch Jaws this weekend in the theater too if I get a
So
chance.
good.
It all depends. What other movies do you guys think they could do something like this where make it a more interactive experience? I was trying to
have you
think.
seen the have you seen clips from the what's the ball in Vegas where they're doing the Wizard
Sphere.
of Oz?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
And so they have like they bring out these giant wind machines at the front, and then they throw like little paper. So like during the tornado scene, you're like in the sphere watching the tornado scene, and then there's like actual little pieces of paper floating around you.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. It's
those
crazy.
4DX theaters do kind of something like this, but I'm trying to think something would be a little more interactive. But it's harder. I mean, this one's kind of perfect because it's just walking, so that makes it really. I imagine a device like in Community, where Dean Pelton was going into that VR world and like that. that
Jesus wept.
yeah.
He's like getting files.
Like you would need some kind of rig like that. Maybe for another, the Running Man, you could just kind of try to follow along or something.
No, I think the Running Man
Is that-
should be if you touch your phone during the screening, you get electrocuted. So it keeps you from looking at a second screen because that's all that it's about is people who are looking at their screens trying to hunt this man.
They should just do that.
What's that movie with Ryan Reynolds where he's trapped in a box the whole time? Basically,
Oh,
what if you
Buried?
watched a movie? Yeah, what if you watched a movie that was just in your own little coffin?
Oh,
Just like this.
Wow. Buried
Dang.
alive. Yeah.
I don't
What
know
is
if I
that
like-
movie?
I like Ryan Reynolds, but not that much.
I'm trying to think of another interactive. You have to hands on a hard body. You could
Buried.
Buried. Have you ever seen that movie? Hands on a Hard. It's a documentary about
Yeah.
people trying to win a car, and it's just whoever touched the car the longest won the car. And so it's just a thing. So you could watch that movie while touching something.
Uh-huh. The person next to you,
Yeah. A
What
hard body.
Yeah.
hard body. All right. Well, before this divulges into more nonsense, but I'm excited for the
Debbie
film.
Does Dallas. You could. No.
Oh boy, Deep Throat. You could. Oh, let's move on. So that was our first news. Now our second bit of news, and this isn't really news, but yesterday on August 28, 29, 29, yeah, 29. Wait, Jack Kirby's birthday was this week.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it was Thursday or Friday. I now
sometime earlier
forget.
this week, he would have been 101 or 2 or something.
I
like
know.
that. 8,
So
9.
and obviously, I mean, he has so many things that he did, but do you guys have a favorite character that he created or a favorite moment that you're like, this Jack Kirby thing always reminds me of that? I think to me, I was looking, Marvel put out a really nice article, and that the cover for the This Man, This Monster feels pretty iconic with the rain, and like it always makes me think of Kirby. And then also the image where Doom kind of takes out the Silver Surfer and Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Because I love it because it's full of the Kirby crackle and just it reminds me. I mean, they try to do it in the second film, kind of something like that. So
Galactus, any of his Galactus stuff, like
I have a
is
giant.
awesome.
Hold on, what's it?
I was looking through his Galactus. I think when he first show up, he's not purple, he's red, which is wild. Here, let me show you. I think I could put a picture up.
Maybe maybe it's a mood.
I had this giant Jack Kirby book. By Mark Evan here.
Is a book called You Don't Know Jack?
You Don't Know Jack. It's got a bunch of it's got these cool. It's got a bunch of these old.
Ooh.
That's from his. He has that one where it's like I'm from the slums of New York comic that he drew.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called.
And I've been reading a lot of New Gods because of the Ramby run that's going on right now.
Yeah.
So it reminds me, like, it makes me want to go back and try to dive deep. Oh, dang, Medusa.
Wow, Medusa
oblongata.
I always like finding the stuff that like he drew work for, but it like never happened because he did Planet of the Apes workups that never got made. Oh,
damn. Man, that dude loved capes.
Yeah, he did.
But here's the Galactus image I was talking about.
Whoa.
Which is like completely different colors that we normally see associated with Galactus. Now this is probably recolored too, but
I like Shorts Galactus because it makes him seem so super silly. Like whenever because there's that one drawing where he has shorts on and it's just legs. And I'm just like, I don't know if I could take Galactus as a scary monster.
He's about to hit the pickleball court.
I like it when he wears jorts, like galactic jorts.
You think
Galactus had him cross, like he would wear them backwards back in the day?
Yes.
Galactus and the Hulk, do they go to the same person to get their shorts? Feels like the smart move. All right. Now Clay found some other news.
Happy birthday, Jack Kirby.
Happy birthday to Jack Kirby.
Happy birthday, Jack.
Let us know
you're enjoying your work.
Kirby.
Thanks for creating all the comics.
I mean, we wouldn't be doing this without Jack Kirby for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Captain America has got to be my favorite Kirby creation, just because I love the character. Created with co-created with Joe Simon. Kirby did Captain America. I said that in Yoda syntax.
All right. Next up, Clay found this on his early morning deadline run. A lot of people
he's watching The Wires.
Yeah, he's Clay's our news guy, so he filters it.
He's one of those old tickers that it just ticks out. He's just like reading it.
A lot of
stocks are down. Stocks are down.
SNL ahead of the new season. So who's gonna be left? I don't. Well, I mean, I feel like the people, everyone that's leaving, I feel like it's the people that I actually know because they've been on something. I don't watch SNL a lot anymore.
Oh man, you're missing out.
Sometimes it's just not funny, and I have
It's
other
a little.
things
I
to
think they're
do.
going.
I
I think
rather
they're
just
going through a
wait.
transition. I think
I rather
this is a
wait
transition year.
till like somebody shares something online, and then I'll go watch that sketch instead of sitting there for like whatever an
The
hour and a
news
half.
is always solid. I
Yeah,
think
but
one of
it's
the people leaving is a home run that and she will be missed. I think
yeah.
Heidi Gardner is exactly what SNL needs. She does characters, they're over the top. She's fantastic. I mean, she could do anything, but I think that like if she transitions into like movies or TV, she has to have like that role that's really written for her to do a wacky character.
Yeah.
She
You
used to be
know?
married to who? A
Oh
comic
yeah,
book writer.
yeah, comic book writer. Um,
Eddie Gardner? I don't know. Good
Yeah.
question.
No,
yeah,
yeah. She was married
I'm
to
looking it up.
I want to say Jed McKay, but that's completely not
That's
right.
yeah. I keep thinking it's Jim Zub, but I think that's wrong too.
Oh, Zeb Wells.
Zeb Wells. Oh,
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. I forgot he does comics too, because he's been doing all the Marvel stuff so recently.
mm-hmm.
But we have, let's see. So far, actors who have confirmed their exit include Heidi Gardner, Michael Longfellow. His name sounds familiar, but I don't know exactly
The
who's Michael
sketch he
Longfellow.
did, I think that stood out the most was Emo Kid on Vacation. Like that was a really funny bit.
Oh, I know who he is. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
He does good bits when he comes on like the Weekend Update like
yeah.
desk, and he kind of just does his stand up basically.
yeah.
I don't know if he's a sketch comedy guy.
Well, that's why they had him audition for the news desk. I've read that they've auditioned a few people. I don't know if they're going to switch out Jost and Che, but I mean, obviously they've been doing it like the longest of anyone, and I think their
Yeah.
bits are great, especially at the end of the year when they write jokes for each other. Like
Oh yeah.
that's just a home run. But if he auditioned and didn't get it, yeah, I could see him leaving because I don't think I saw any really standout character from him. Where it was like not that necessarily stand out, but like do some character work that you go, oh, anytime he shows up, it's going to be great.
Oh, see this article got me with the misleading because
Yeah,
so
it
the
is.
other people that are leaving are Devon Walker and Emil Wakim.
Yeah.
But
And Emil had a few bits at the end, but he was just a featured player. So like, I wish he had stuck around because like when he did show up, like I always felt he was doing good work.
oh, and I think it's not on the article, but what's the Punky
She left
Johnson
last year.
last year? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she was just reacting. This one,
Yeah.
see, the article's confusing because it's a lot of people reacting to it as well, and I'm like, hold on
Yeah.
a second, because in the picture they have Marcelo Hernandez, Bowen Yang, and Chloe Feynman, who are like, I would say they're probably three of the bigger people that are left there now. But it makes it seem like these are the guys that are leaving. So I was like, who's gonna be left at SNL if Keenan Thompson can't do all the skits on his own? I mean, he can try.
Yeah, see, like that's also wild that like Keenan's still there. Because you would think that like he's
Keenan's
been
gonna
there
be there
long enough,
forever.
like he could just leave. But one of the writers Bowen Yang worked with is leaving.
Yeah.
I think Marcelo is getting to be a top tier guy. He's gonna stay there, and he hasn't been there that long. But man, like his sketches are great. Like he's really good.
I think he's really funny. Yeah. So
It does feel like when you watch the show that there's kind of like the writers' room have like there's people that are definitely like
Their
older,
favorites.
and then there's also like these weird like Gen X, Gen Alpha sketches that occasionally make it on like later in the show, and I feel like there's a big push pull between generations comedically right now in the show because the show does feel a little all over the map.
Yeah.
I love Sarah Sherman. Like, she does the weirdest stuff, and it's always fantastic for me. Like,
Well, I think that's what's interesting about the comedy, because I feel like Gen X, like you and I, have that kind of weird. We favorite the weird kind of, because that's kind of a Gen X thing a little bit, and it's kind of circled back around in some of that younger generational comedy. But they're also like all the kids now that are coming up to do SNL are all like TikTok people or whatever, because that's how they don't do stand up really anymore. Like they don't, there's not a whole lot of stuff
You
out
get
there for
discovered
that.
different ways now, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
kids in their TikTok.
I mean, that's how James Austin, I knew him from he was doing Trump impressions on TikTok and Instagram before he got on SNL. So
yeah, he's getting to be like Daryl Hammond level. Like, he can do impressions, characters. Like, he's really good.
Is he the guy that does the president?
Yeah. James Austin Johnson.
Yes. Okay. So we'll see what happens ahead of the season. Finally, the fall season, the TV's coming, and I'm ready to watch all that garbage. Just and also to have Matlock back. I can't wait. Can't wait to have my Matlock back.
You kids with your Matlock.
That's so funny, right? Look at that. And we're all watching Matlock again. I need a meme that's of Dr. Manhattan that says like it is 1979. I'm watching Matlock.
How old do you think Matlock is?
I don't know. 79? Is that not around the time? 80? Did I go too far?
He's like 90s. He's like really early 90s, I think.
Oh, okay. Really? Man, it felt anything that's in a 3-4 that's not by Zack Snyder feels very old to me.
He might be super late 80s, early 90s. But I feel like 86.
86.
Ran from 86 to 95.
Good year.
Yeah.
A good crop.
They're doing Murder, She Wrote. They're making a Murder, She Wrote movie with Jamie Lee Curtis, supposedly. Well, she says there are, but she's got to knock a few things out of the way before she can
You got to get the Freaky Friday out of the way first.
She's got to go do a Marvel or something, and then she's going to work on.
She's got to let the Activia contract run out.
Mm-hmm. I have, in between, I have one thing that I found on my notes. I can just drop a bomb in the middle of the show for an open discussion. Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
I found a note in my notes app that says Batman is the Dwight of the Justice League. Dwight from The Office.
Yes, he is.
I'm gonna need you to go into more detail on that.
So Dwight does not work well with others, but he's a stickler for the rules, and he wants to make sure that everybody else is up on. Like, he's always testing people, because like there's that fire episode where he
that's his Tower of Babel.
That's his Tower of Babel.
Yeah, Tower of Babel.
But he has like. I feel like if I were to keep making the associations across the board, I feel like Superman is probably more Pam than Jim. I think most people would be like, "Oh, Superman's Jim," but I think it's more like Pam, because Pam kind of gets along with everybody, and I think that ultimately she's just like she puts up with Dwight, but she's like Dwight's a good person ultimately. Yeah. Whereas I think Jim is more like a Green Lantern, like Hal Jordan, kind of like but
it's in some eyes, Jim is the Guy Gardner.
Yeah,
Jim is kind of a dick.
Jim is kind of a dick. It's kind of weird to go back and look at old shows and be like, oh, that's the guy we loved, but he's kind of a dick. Like now,
Creed Bratton is Dr. Fate.
With the helmet on.
Yeah. Creed Bratton is Dr. Fate. He is living in his own world. His dialogue only makes sense to him. He's faked his death a few times. He's a little crazy, but Creed's a lot crazy. If we hadn't been doing this for scuba diving, what have I been working towards? I mean, like, shit like that is home run Creed. And like when he comes in covered in blood, and he goes, "Luckily, it's Halloween today."
Well, we do have September 4th, once the weekend's over, they're gonna drop all 10 episodes of that paper.
I'm
that
here
paper
for
show
it.
on Peacock.
I'm here for it.
I like Donald Gleason. I think he's a really. I mean, he's funny, but he's also just really good actor. So
Oh yeah.
They're
I'm
dropping all
excited.
10 at once.
Huh?
They're dropping all 10 at once.
That's what I read.
I'm surprised they're not putting that on. I mean, I've seen commercials for it and whatever, but I'm surprised they're not putting that on NBC for like.
No, it's on the cock.
It's on
They
the
moved it to-
cock.
You always got to
It's
put it
on-
on the cock.
It's on
That's
the
right.
Maximum Cock app.
But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I wish they had it all at once because then we could talk about it for more than a minute. But
Yeah.
it is what it is.
We
I
could
don't
do an
think I'll binge
episode
it.
by episode breakdown.
I really thought that was going to be more controversial than everybody just agreeing with me.
No,
No,
I think
I-
we could easily break that. Now it makes me question, then who is Angela? Because Angela
Catwoman.
yeah, fuck. That's
I mean,
easy. Wow.
Yeah,
Damn, that was an easy one.
yeah. I like that we all built this like really tall mountain for ourselves, and everybody's like, "No, it's not that high."
Yeah.
Clear right off the bat.
Who's
Well, let us know.
Kevin?
Do you agree? I mean, maybe we agree, but maybe Josh is fuming at his house right now. Like,
He should have been on the show.
Yeah.
but yeah, let us know who else.
What
on
office
the-
character is on the?
Yeah, what office character?
is what member of the Justice League,
Um,
or what Justice League member is what office character?
I'm trying to think. I was trying to think about Ryan and maybe him being.
He'd be like
Plastic
Maxwell
Man?
Lord.
Well, I was thinking Plastic Man.
Yeah.
For the most part, he's out on like for himself. But when it counts, I feel like he's
Who is James? I can't remember his name. James Spader's character.
Robert California
He's
Robert
the lizard-
California.
He's the
or
lizard king.
Bob Calamake.
Bob California. No.
He introduces himself to when they buy the company from him. Bob
Yes.
Calamakis or something. Like he uses his real name. Like
Yeah.
Robert California is more like his stage name, I guess, that he's
Yeah.
giving himself.
Kathy Bates is Maxwell Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now you guys want to make me. I'm going to. I never really want to. Like The Office is so on all the time,
Same here.
but I never really watched the later years. It's always like those kind of like seasons 2,
Oh,
through
interesting.
3 or 4 or whatever. But like now I kind of want to go back and watch those later years.
You should.
I enjoy the later years. I just
Yeah.
hate the sound guy when the sound guy gets involved with Pam. Like I don't know the purpose of that.
I don't like any of the stuff whenever they try to make Pam and Jim argue for no reason. Like
Yeah.
when she can't record the recital, I hate that episode. It's just it's cringe, but not like in a fun way.
Who is Mose? That is the important question because Mose
Mose.
to me is like one of the Dwight's brother
Dwight's brother.
who's in love with a scarecrow.
It has to
Jean Paul
be-
Valley.
That's pretty good actually. I was thinking of somebody. It had to be somebody in the Bad Family, and I was thinking Jason Todd. But I also like Asriel. I don't mind it. I don't mind the Asriel.
I'm tempted to
think-
go the creeper, but I don't know if he's just like his insanity is more in his head, not outward like the creepers.
Yeah.
And he's definitely not a hero. He's more of an anti-hero, so he would be something not typically in the Justice League.
Yeah. All right. Well, let us know.
We've
What do you think?
Just shot off the rails. We're gonna have to do a whole episode on.
I
this
think
now.
so. I think that might be a thing where we each have to pitch our own, or maybe we should do it with like that, or also Parks and Rec.
Parks
We've
and
already
Rec.
kind of covered The Office, so maybe pick another. We each pick a sitcom and present our findings, like Seinfeld or Friends or something like that. I think
Breaking Bad.
I think the sitcom that we picked would also be an interesting tell. So
The Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
L word.
All right. Before we move on to the next, so before we're gonna hit Star Wars in a second, but I wanted to give you guys an update on our big competition for the top domestic gross in films.
Oh
Our
yeah.
draft.
Oh, I forgot about this.
So I have an update of the top 5 things so far, and the results might surprise you. Are you listening, AI? Um,
The
here are
surprising top 5 movies of 2025 so far.
so here are the top
Surprising.
5 films so far. Domestic gross, though. This is domestic because that's what we are competing for, and it should be no surprise, except
Shocking.
yeah, you'll see. So that, and I'm not gonna
What?
give you numbers. These are just in order from 1 through 5. But the first, of course, I think the top movie of 2025 so far is Superman, to maybe no one's surprise.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
this is the second half of the year because there's other movies that are like Minecraft and stuff like that, Lilo and Stitch, like all those movies. But we started, I think, July going forward
Right.
for our draft. So this is only for the second half of the year. So which I have Superman. Jeff has Rebirth, Jurassic World Rebirth. Josh has Fantastic Four. Clay, big fan of F1, cleaning up with Brad Pitt. But absolutely no one picked Weapons. And I
Who
don't even know if
knew?
we had it on the list. I went back and I couldn't find it. Maybe just did. Maybe Weapons was announced later. I don't know. It feels like Weapons kind of came out of nowhere. So
Yeah, I did.
we
Yeah.
left a lot of money on the table there.
Mm-hmm.
But that's kind of where we are now. Like I said, I'm not putting numbers to this. So like, and there's other movies. I haven't checked on the Smurfs, see how they're performing for me. But we'll keep an eye on this. Maybe we'll do another update in a few months. But just wanted to let you
But
guys
we all
know.
have one movie in the top 5.
We all have at
Gross.
least one movie. Yes,
F1.
F1. Hey, it's already out on. I think that's on VOD now. So, your theatrical
F1
one.
VOD.
I gotta
Your
remember
theat-
what my picks were.
Oh,
Thunderbolts
I'll leave
was
that up to you.
it's still a top 10 movie, and they call it a failure. That's just amazing.
Which one?
Thunderbolts.
Oh, that's
is listed-
it's wild what they call a failure these days. Like if you don't make $1 million or $1 billion, they'll
They
call
really
you a
need to change
failure.
that narrative. That's ridiculous.
I agree. So
That's
right.
my soapbox.
Before we get into our big news for the Star Wars Day, I made a little game, and let me see if I can pull it up.
Shoots and ladders.
It's called Monopoly.
Oh, I wish I had the power of Monopoly. Let me see if I can do this. How do I do this? Can I present the slides through here? I think I can.
Yeah. Now I forgot which movies I picked, and now I'm very curious, like how I'm doing, because I don't believe in the power of F1.
Believe in the power. I mean,
But
it made a lot
is
of money.
the number 11 movie so far overall. So,
Well, that didn't let me do it, so I'm gonna have to do it old school.
Old school.
Old school. Let's see how this
Are
works.
old school ways the best ways? Let's
Snow
talk
White's-
about it.
So Snow White's a failure, and it's made $87 million. I've just lost on.
I think that was just a bad movie.
Yeah, but it made $87 million. Like, it's not the point of the movie being good or bad. It's the money.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I mean, that's why we see live action remakes of good Disney films that are shit live action films, because people still have kids to take to the movies and go, well, we'll take you to go see this turd. You know, I enjoyed the cartoon, but here's a live action.
Well, that's why I picked the Smurfs. All right, here's our game. So yesterday, as I mentioned, we all went to Half Price Books, and I got there a little earlier. And we have a new game called High or Low at Half Price Books, Records, and Magazines.
Not a sponsor, but we will take sponsorship.
We will take sponsorship. So you guys are gonna guess these different. I have a bunch of different items, and you're gonna tell me, is the price higher or lower than the price that I put on here? And
Is that a hardback?
You get all the information that is on the picture.
Oh shit!
Because I don't recall.
Think...
But it's funny because also all these things that I took pictures of are on the main path that we all would have walked yesterday. So obviously, you guys weren't looking out for prices, but it's stuff that you could have at least seen on your on your way. So, um,
It depends on
mean,
how big that book is, but my gut tells me that's high. And
I think
a
it's too high
$14.99.
too. Yeah.
so you think the price? So if you're going high, means that you think the price is higher than $17.99. If you go low, that means you think the price is lower than $17.99.
I'm
Low.
going low.
So you're both going low. The Virginia Wolf, and I don't have a way to reveal it because this show is produced for free. The Virginia Wolf book is $19.99 at Half Price Books. So you're
I would not buy that book.
incorrect. It's a Virginia Wolf collection. I don't know what are you talking about. All right.
All you need is Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, and then you're done.
So now you guys kind of know how the game works.
Okay.
Let's go to the next one.
It's like The Price is Right.
The photography of Game of Thrones. Is this book more or less than $34.99?
Less. That there's no way any Game of Thrones merchandise is that expensive unless you're buying like a life-size action figure of Peter Dinklage. Like that is there is a flood of just junk from Game of Thrones that has ended up at Half Price Books.
All right. Jeff, what do you think?
Low, but without all the words.
So this book retails for $29.99. So you guys are correct. Originally $75 though.
Yeah,
So
when it first came out.
That's even more. That's even more than half price. All right. Our next. I took pictures of the weirdest shit, but this is kind of in the zeitgeist. The Toxic.
Oh, I looked at this.
Toxie, the action figure, is this more or less than $55.99? It is on the case.
I think I know the exact price.
So this is obviously a case item, so it came in used, which means they had to look it up. So, and that's a crazy price.
Well, I like that you both have kind of knowledge of the half price workings as well, because Jeff worked there, right? And Clay, obviously your wife works there.
Yeah.
And then obviously we're all frequent customers of the place. So
yeah.
So Jeff, why don't you go first? Because Clay says he knows the exact price.
I think it is. I'm going to go high. I think it's more expensive than $55.99.
Okay.
I believe the price of this item is $39.99.
So you're going low.
Low.
All right. Well, you're very close, Clay. It is $35.99.
35. Damn it.
So also make sure to keep track of your scores because I think Clay's winning right now by one.
We should have the on Price is Right, the the sound.
Wait, we have sounds now, I think.
Oh, is that a thing?
A StreamYard has more sounds that I can.
More sounds.
So Clay got the point. Yay!
That's awesome.
Let's see what else. And Jeff hates Batman.
I'm gonna need you to use these way more often.
I just remember that StreamYard showed me a thing that they had just added sound, so I need to go through the sound library. All right, next. Speaking of Batman.
Oh, I looked at this. Yes.
I'm telling you, I picked things that were like on the way that you probably would have seen.
I definitely looked at this.
So this is the Batman
model
Killer Croc main mini statue.
Okay.
Is the price higher or lower than $159.99?
I think that is the price.
I'll say this: I didn't trick anybody with any of these. This is the price will definitely be either higher or lower. That would have been pretty mean of me to do.
It is exactly the price. I'm gonna say lower.
All right,
I'm gonna go higher. I think it was. Well, I think it was like $159 or $169 for some reason.
The price for this is $189.99.
Oh,
so That's for Clay. And that's for Jeff. Listen, this is a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. Am I right, audience? This is the great.
Oh,
Is this why everybody wants to be a radio DJ?
yeah. We got
That's all I
more
want,
canned
is a
laughter
soundboard.
than the Big Bang Theory.
Oh, damn it. I wasn't ready, Clay. All right. Let's see if I. Let me see if I find. Okay. I can only put 100 things. I gotta delete some stuff before I add more sounds. All right. Well, you're gonna get 3 sounds at least. Next up, I think Clay's winning, right?
Yeah, he's got 2 up on me.
Okay. The Robinson Crusoe Adventures on the Island Collector's Edition game.
That's crazy.
I can see that it's in the box, like in the.
It's in the shelf.
In the
I'll
shelf,
tell you
because
that.
you can see the base of
It's
it
in the-
there.
yeah.
So it's going to be pricey, but the fact that it's a Robin Caruso, like
Who's gonna buy it?
yeah,
Right.
like
But also, like, there can't be like but 500 of these out there in the world.
I mean, it's like
I'm
we
gonna
saw
go
those Garfield
lower.
books.
Yeah, but that's the thing. So that's what's crazy about Half Price is because since I've worked there, they've kind of streamlined this and they have like computers and stuff that like spit out the prices and whatnot. But sometimes, like when you have to back when I worked there, when you had to look things up, it was just kind of like you just kind of went with the middle of what you saw on eBay, and just kind of sometimes you would hope for the best, so you could price real high or something, you know.
No,
I'm gonna
Carl's
go
is
low,
saying
though.
low.
I think that it must be high because you put it in here because it's Robin Caruso at 100. So I feel like it must be a higher. It must have been a low print run for something, or have some collectible something to it.
So I think this is the trickiest one I did because this is actually $100 exactly.
I'm not gonna try to trick you, except for this one time.
I'm not gonna
Well,
trick
no,
you.
because now, Jeff, do you remember what it means when the prices don't end in 99? I think that's a specific thing where they're like on a limited run or like a manager's special pricing or something like that.
Oh,
Because all prices for regular stuff at half price end in 99 cents, except there's a few things that end in 0 and 50, and those actually mean that they are like limited or there's a special reason why there's that pricing.
yeah.
Let me try
I feel
this.
like that's something that's happened in the last 10 years that it was not
Oh,
with
okay.
me when I was at the job.
I think when I was buying Funko Pops, I read that somewhere while I was doing research. So you said did you say high?
So normally, I said low.
Clay said high.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's taking a big lead.
Yeah.
What? Who are you torturing?
Me.
I said Scream Man. I wanted to see. I thought it might be like the Star Wars
Wilhelm
scream.
scream?
Yeah, the Wilhelm scream. It is not. All right. Let's see. I think I got a couple more.
I wonder if his estate gets money every time that scream is used.
It might be in the
Oh
public domain.
man, I forgot to
Can
look
you
for these
imagine-
match games.
Could you imagine getting a royalty check for a Wilhelm scream? Like if you're just like
Oh man,
his
especially
nephew or
because people love to put it on everything.
Yeah.
All right. This is the Unmatched for King and Country expansion with Black Widow, Black Panther, and Winter Soldier. Is this higher or lower than $9.99?
Higher.
I think it's higher because I've been looking at these because you can play one-player games with them, and there's like a Moon Knight one. But I think this is one of the ones that has run cheaper, but I've never seen it this cheap.
It is $14.99. So you're both correct.
I have not fallen any further behind.
So Clay's gonna have to answer the next one first, just to give Jeff a chance. But this is the last thing.
Oh, well, there's no way for me to win because Clay's
Yeah.
already 3 up on me.
Oh shit! I saw this because this was on the way out.
Jeff, if
and
you can give us the exact price of this, you
$149.99.
get double points.
$149.99.
So Clay's going higher. The vibrating football AFC versus NFC game. This was on the way out, and it was the last picture I took before I left.
So this is obviously not an original thing from the 70s. So it's a remake.
It looks like it's a Pro Bowl edition because it's NFC AFC.
And it vibrates.
I'm gonna say, what did you guess, Clay?
I say it's high because I know it was over $100, and I'm saying it's specifically $149.99.
I'm gonna go $129.99. No, I'm gonna go $119.99.
You let Clay mind trick you into a Jedi move. This actually goes for $49.99, so it's actually lower.
What?
I know, what a deal! Let's go back and buy it.
I swear I thought it was over $100.
Nope.
I'm gonna have to ask Shelby to confirm this.
I have the original pictures. Oh, here, let me see. Look, there's the price. I know you can't see it,
Yeah,
but as you still can't see it.
still can't see it.
All right. Well, there you go. That
I
was
should have gone with
zero.
my guy because I was like, that's a reprint. There's no way it's that. But again, you never know when people price things wonky.
I like that they put this at the front because football season is just starting, and then
Yeah.
people are like, "Oh." I think that's the other reason they had that Toxic Avenger, the Toxie figure
In the
kind of
case, because
prominently
the movie's
displayed.
coming
I mean,
out.
there's people that work at Half Price Books. They know what's the fandom, what's kind of hot, and they do a pretty good job at putting
They're
stuff.
nerds just like us.
For the most part, I think.
I don't know about that.
Ooh, hot take.
Oh, no, I think they are. I mean, they're different like they're not all like comic book nerds or whatever, but they're all nerdy in their own way.
I
Yeah,
will say I commend anybody that
Shelby has shared some. Shelby has shared some stories of coworkers who have put Biggie Smalls into the religious music.
Yeah, there's always I've had to. There's some people who are not like they are very specific in what they like, but they are.
Yeah,
I've worked with plenty of old ladies who are like, oh, like they know all about like the weird crafting things and whatnot, and they could, there's the one lady that had the stroke on half of her face, and like she's got all these crafting books. I can't remember her name, but like, yeah, people get weirdly nerdy about stuff, but then they're also just like completely oblivious to like, especially when it comes to music. Music is just like they're just like, what? I don't even know. I have no idea.
yeah.
You find some weird stuffs in the CD play, like in the different CD sections.
Yeah, someone came in and sold an entire vinyl collection of Prince, and one of her coworkers says, "What's he the Prince of?"
Music.
Parents, you're disappointing me because you're not raising your children right if your kids don't know who Prince is.
He's the Prince.
Whenever I go to like look for something specific at Half Price Books, I'm always like, I need to check out these 5 sections because it's only supposed to be in one, but if you kind of like stretch the bounds of the imagination to where anybody could put this book, then you're like, okay, these are the 5 sections I need to look. I've been looking for a Bobby Hebb album, who's like a R&B kind of rocker, but I always check R&B, soul, rock, and then just every little subsection because nobody really knows where people like that go.
I don't know who that is, so I'm with them.
Yeah, same.
He sings the song "Sunny." From
the laundry commercial.
Sunny. No. Yeah. So that's Bobby Hebb. The surprising music of Bobby Hebb.
There it goes. That's for the AI.
Yeah.
I now recognize Jeff's tone of voice when it changes. When it's not for the audience, it's for the.
No, it's for the AI.
Uh,
1011
all right. The last bit of news, and then I have maybe a little trailer, and you guys have some stuff from that we bought yesterday that we can show. But let's
Yeah.
talk about the big event yesterday. I don't even know why Lucasfilm released this, but they gave us the
Hype.
casting for the last Starfighter, or
When
they
does it
announced
start
a whole
shooting?
bunch of people in the cast. And there are some huge names on this thing.
Do we know when this starts shooting?
So yeah, here I got the article pulled up. So it starts production now. I guess that's why they're doing it. Lucasfilm announced the full cast for the this is the full cast, 9 people. All right, it's gonna be a small adventure in one ship. It's gonna be the bottle episode of Star Wars.
Everything else is CGI.
That's right. Oh God, it's all Jar Jars running around. They so I think I wanna share this picture as well. So let me do that. This is the picture
Ooh.
that they showed with the article. So it's Ryan Gosling, obviously, and then of course, and Flynn Gray. It seems like I think that's Flynn. And then they're on top of like one of those little speeder like cars or whatever.
Land speeder.
Yeah, like a land speeder. I like the vibes though. I don't know what's going on. I mean, obviously it's just a black and white picture, but I appreciate the vibes.
It's basically Drive in space.
Ooh, that would
I'm
be
on board
cool.
for that.
Where's Oscar Isaac?
He's dancing.
I saw somebody, some internet person who was like, Oscar Isaac was adamant about never coming back to Star Wars post his movie trilogy, but in the more recent interviews, he's been very soft about, like, somebody asked him, he'd be like, yeah, I'd go back to being Poe or whatever. And so somebody out there has theorized that Oscar Isaac is coming back to Star Wars, and he's either going to be in this movie or the Rey movie that is supposedly.
It would make more
sequel
sense in the Rey film because this is supposed to take place more contemporary to the. I guess I don't know where this takes place.
Hold this clip for when he shows up in the future. Somehow he came back.
There it is.
The surprising return of Oscar Isaac.
I'm gonna make one of you guys the heel. So every time you say something, I'm gonna push the boos, and then I'm gonna push the laugh for the other guy.
I want the booze. Give me the hate.
Your hate feeds me.
Before we go into the cast, let me read the rest of the article. Star Wars Starfighter is an all-new standalone adventure. The film, which has begun production, is an entirely original story set in a period of time never explored in Star Wars. It will release on May 28th of 2027. So we still got a while.
Jesus.
I know.
That's too much. Remember when they announced like the X-Wing Squadron with
Patty Jenkins?
Yeah, and that never happened. This is another one that I'm like, this is too far ahead. Like, just make some shit, put it out, and then let us judge.
I feel like they finally stopped doing that thing where we're gonna announce. I feel like they're learning from their things of like, let's not announce 10 things and only make one.
Let's announce one and fail at that.
Let's announce. Well, hopefully not. I do want to see it. I do miss going to Star Wars and at the movies.
Yeah, I mean, but Andor's bit was fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's an experience to going to see a Star Wars in a movie.
Yeah, there is.
Incredible. Let's see. I
don't mind this if they're like, we have started filming a movie. This is the cast that we're working with, and then that's it. But I guess in some cases they need to get ahead of things. I also understand why Marvel did the Spider-Man thing, because they knew they were going to be filming out in public, and they were like, we're going to, this is going to be all out there anyway, so we might as well control the narrative and put ourselves out there first. But I think you're right. Like, I don't need, it's fun, but I don't know if it necessarily improves my life to know everything about a film from the beginning all the way through to where I'm finally watching it. In fact, I think it might ruin the experience, because Ant-Man, the original Ant-Man, is a great movie, but in the back of my head, it's still not what's his face's movie.
It makes you
Edgar
think
Wright.
like it was like,
Yeah,
what
Edgar
if we
Wright.
had gotten? We know too much.
Yeah, exactly. So
Right.
I'm not able to enjoy, Peyton Reed's movie from Peyton Reed's movie, even though it's a great movie, because I know of all and when I go into this next Avengers movie, I'm going to be like, they're all shot on separate things because Ryan Reynolds and RDJ had a big argument on set. Now they're all
No,
like
that was unconfirmed. That was
floating
confirmed,
heads.
not the case.
Well,
I understand what you're saying.
I don't trust anything.
We have commentary from. I think we have a quote from RDJ here. Guys, I need to work on radio. What the hell am I doing with my life?
Let's get a
all right.
radio station and go.
Let's bring back up this wonderful cast. So Ryan Gosling, of course, he's the first one that was announced. He did the whole thing at Celebration with Sean Levy, who's the director. Very well known. I don't think I need to give him the credits, but if he's doing a Blade Runner 2049 vibe with this character or a drive in Star Wars, I'm on board. We also have Mia Goth, who's rose to prominence with the Pearl trilogy. I think also very well known. I think she also in Beau's Afraid. She was in an Ari Aster movie, and I don't remember which one.
Oh shit! I did see her in one with Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, that I enjoyed.
Batman. Twilight.
Oh, she's in Frankenstein.
We got Matt Smith. Who else is in there? Amy Adams.
Yeah,
She's in The Odyssey. She's supposedly in Blade, if we ever see that.
Oh yeah. Oh, The Odyssey. Christopher Nolan. That's gonna be an event, guys. We need to read The Odyssey. I've only read The Iliad. I don't know what happens afterwards.
I want to hear. I was thinking about this the other day. Get all those people who complain about like going to see a Marvel movie and they're like, "There's so many characters. I don't, how much." I'm like, "Go see The Odyssey." Here's the thing: if I don't hear you complaining the exact same thing about how many characters you have to follow up on, The Odyssey is in media res for Odysseus because he's already fought in the Troy War. So you should go back and watch Troy before watching the Odyssey that comes out. That's what I'm saying.
Trust me, I will. I love that Troy movie.
You need to have all your Greek mythology boned up
Brad
on before
Pitt,
going to see the Odyssey.
Eric Bana.
High Life. That was the movie that she did with Pattinson.
Thank you, Clay.
Yeah.
Clay was waiting for the wire to come in. He put out a request, and he was waiting for the wire to come in with the answer.
I'm going to be all honest. I'm old enough to only recognize like 4 or 5 of these people.
So I do have notes on everybody else. But we do have, of course, Matt Smith, best known for his role in Terminator Genesis. I thought that would get more laughs. Hey, don't you boo me. I boo you. Of course, Matt Smith, the Doctor. He's in that new movie, that new Charlie Houston movie. What's it called? Stealing?
Caught Stealing, yes.
Yeah, which I will probably go watch today if I don't watch Jaws.
Oh God, I want to see that
because it's raining outside and you can no longer frolic in the fields.
I know. So, quick tangent on that. So, is Charlie Houston also the one that wrote that Moon Knight? Is that why you know?
Yes.
Okay, so that's why you know the right. I mean, obviously he's done books as well. Which
Charlie Houston had written a couple of books, which this is the beginning of the Hank Thompson trilogy, but he had written Moon Knight with art by David Finch that I really dug because it was a really just good dark noir story of Moon Knight, and so then I went and hunted down his books. He also has a series of vampire crime books that he did. I have some of them, but I haven't read them all. But the Hank Thompson trilogy is one that I've absolutely loved because the character goes to a new level in every book, and it's so good. Like, I'm still sitting on the 3rd book. I've never read it because I don't want it to end.
Does he have a spicy alter ego?
I'm just surprised this got adapted, but it's nice that Charlie Houston is the screenwriter for it too. So hopefully it stays true to the book. Charlie Houston's written a couple of other books that were trying to be adapted into HBO shows. One about how you clean up, like a guy who worked for like a facility that would clean up like murders and suicides. Yeah, it's like the mystical art of erasing everything.
Damn.
Yeah, and I think that was going to be an HBO show that didn't happen.
Okay.
But I love Charlie Houston.
All right, back to Star Wars. We have Flynn Gray, who you may have maybe have seen on. He's been on things like he's been on Wednesday. He plays one of the kids. And Winnie, his credit that really popped out at me was Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2.
Mm-hmm.
They have kids in that movie.
I guess I've never seen any of those, so I don't know, man. All right, we also have Aaron Pierre-Paul, who I most recently saw in Rebel Ridge, that Netflix film that everyone loved for a week because it was really good. But then because it's on Netflix, people stopped talking about it. And then, of course, he's been cast as Jon Stewart in the upcoming Green Lantern show for DC Studios.
Yes.
But he also voiced a young Mufasa in the Lion King film, the live action stuff. So, yeah, Aaron Pierre-Paul, good company. He's worked with Disney before, and he's really good. So I'm excited for that. All right, Jamel Westman. Oh, I don't mean to skip Amy Adams, but we all know who Amy Adams is.
Yes.
Like
Night Bitch.
We were saying, yeah, go watch Night Bitch on Disney Plus. Now that it's absorbed Hulu. God, some of the stuff that's gonna be on Disney Plus now that Hulu's going away. It's really funny. But it makes everyone a Disney princess now. So there you go.
Everyone should watch Amy Adams in Enchanted and Drop Dead Gorgeous. Those are my two big Amy Adams films.
Ooh, interesting. All right, let's take this. Let me go to that tangent because I want to see what is my favorite Amy Adams film. I'm thinking Arrival right off the bat.
Sunshine Cleaning. She's really good in Sunshine Cleaning.
Oh shit, that's really good too. Yeah, those are both really good. I just love the funny. Like the Drop Dead Gorgeous is a home run. Everyone in that movie is funny, and I think she's hilarious.
Pivot real quick. This is the Amy Adams corner now. So this is her movies on Letterboxd by popularity, which her being at the top is really interesting. But I've never seen her. Have you guys seen her with Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it soon because it's one of the.
I don't necessarily remember her being in her.
Yeah.
But as I mentioned, Arrival near the top. Denis Villeneuve. Sorry, I meant to give you the laugh. There, Jeff. I promise. How did we hear Jeff's internal monologue?
Oh, the Muppets. She's really good in the Muppets.
She was in the Muppets. She was in Vice. She was in Catch Me If You Can. Very young.
Yeah.
She played a candy striper, I think, that Leonardo DiCaprio's character marries. Of course, she was Lois Lane on the Zack Snyder movies, which we discussed at length yesterday in our unrecorded, unaired. That's only for like, it's a top level of our Patreon where you actually get to hang out with us and talk.
Yeah.
Enchanted, American Hustle. She was in Vice. She works a lot with Christian Bale.
Yeah.
American Hustle,
the Fighter. She's good in The Fighter.
Did you guys? Oh, she's great in Ricky Bobby.
Oh, she's really good in Julie and Julia.
Oh yeah, that's really good. I do enjoy that movie.
Does she play the cook in the present? The chef, the person that's cooking in the present? I need to watch that too. This leap year movie does not seem like something I would want to watch.
She's actually really good in Psycho Beach Party too. Psycho Beach Party as well.
Yeah, there's I don't think I care for Leap Year, especially Hillbilly Elegy.
What about The Woman in the Window?
Dear Evan
that was a
Hansen.
Netflix movie.
Psycho Beach Party is like a parody of like those old
beach films.
Yeah.
She was in Tenacious D and The Pick of Destiny.
What? I do not remember her in that.
Me neither. She was in Trouble with the Curve, that baseball movie. I've seen clips of that on TikTok. She's really prolific.
Serving Sarah, God, she would have been super young in that. That was like in the 90s.
Cruel Intentions.
She's been in. She was like in TV. She's like pops up in old TV episodes that I watch from time to time.
Who is she in The Office and Justice League? Because she plays the first girl.
That's right. She was in The Office.
And she dates Jim.
Yeah.
And she was Lois Lane. You're right. He's not Superman. All right.
She's the bathtub model in those movies.
Let's get back to Star Wars here. But yeah, Amy Adams, great. I mean, great choice for sure. Then we have Jamail Westman. The only thing I saw that people might recognize him from is, if you're a theater nerd, he was Alexander Hamilton in London's West End production of Hamilton, so not the main. I think that's the Miranda role, right? Lin-Manuel Miranda.
He's not Lin-Manuel Miranda.
He was in Anne Boleyn, which I think that's a pretty popular movie in some circles. And on Apple's TV's The Essex Serpent, which everyone here has watched and heard of before today. Then we have Daniel Ings, who you may have seen more recently on Netflix, The Gentleman, that Guy Ritchie show that's tied into his movies.
He looks like he looks like an Oscar Isaac, like his brother.
He does, right? I think Josh might know this guy because he does a lot of stuff for BBC and like the British stuff. But he will be Lionel Baratheon in HBO's upcoming Night of the Seven Kingdoms, based on the Tales of Dunk and Egg, which I have read in comic form. So
none of those words mean anything to me. I thought you almost said Lion-O, and then I was like Thundercats, and then you went on with some Game of Thrones.
Well, I mean, I did say Lion-O, but not Lion-O.
I was like, he's gonna
be
Lion-O?
Last year is Simon Bird.
The In-Betweeners.
The In-Betweeners is here. Yes, both films.
I love that show. He is so funny in that.
Oh, I guess. Oh, okay. Oh, and there's a movie for the In-Betweeners as well.
Yeah, it's that good. It's worth watching. Like that whole series is hilarious.
Do you get like a commission on BritBox subscriptions or something? What's going on?
No, I just love British comedy. Like there's some really great stuff out there.
Oh, they're so funny with the accents, mate.
As we talk about the American Office, which is just the British Office.
So I'm sorry to say there are no current plans for the In-Betweeners reunion or a third movie, Clay. I'm sorry. Despite interest from the fans. I know, so.
Can we, since we're talking about casting, and I only recognize 3 of these people.
Sure.
Do we know who is? There's also this, and then there's also been like a ton of casting announcements for Spider-Man, which is currently shooting. So we have Tom Holland, John Barenthal's in it. I've heard that Black Widow, what's her name? She's
Scarlett
in it.
Johansson?
No.
Yelena Belova?
Yeah, Yelena's in it, I've heard. I feel like Bruce Banner, Mark Ruffalo is in it. So Florence Henderson is in it.
Florence Pugh.
Florence Pugh is in it.
I have this article that I found on IMDb. It takes me to another website called Fandom Wire, and we know that rerouting me through different websites to find the news is always the most accurate way to find them. Yeah. We have, of course, Tom Holland as Spider-Man, Mark Ruffalo reprising his role as the Hulk, John Barenthal, the Punisher, Michael Mando, who is the guy that played Scorpion in the first film.
Oh yeah, he's coming back.
Zendaya's back. Jacob Batalon is back. Sadie Sink is. They have Sadie Sink listed as either Gwen Stacy or Jean Grey, even though no one really knows her role. Like
she's playing Arcade. Arcade. I want her to play Arcade.
Arcade?
Yeah.
Like a gender swapped Arcade.
That's an insane pick for a character to anybody play.
I mean, why would we have Jean Grey in a Spider-Man movie?
We got to start introducing these X-Men somehow.
That's right. You got to sprinkle them in. You got to take your little mutants and sprinkle them in into your sauce, so Kevin Feige can start stirring the pot. They also have Lisa Colon-Sayas, who you may know from The Bear, as
Oh
Rio
yeah, yeah.
Morales, who is Miles Morales' mom. I don't think that's accurate either. Like, you don't have to
Can you
guess
just
at a
make up shit and
character.
write an article and then it gets picked up by
That's really
IMDb?
funny. I can't wait to
Oh.
Well,
get to the comic.
they also just cast Joe Keery from Stranger Things, and people are
Oh,
like, "Oh, he's Harry Osborn." But then they also cast what's his name from I can't remember, and they're like, most people are thinking that he's going to be Norman Osborn.
Who?
You're gonna have to make me dig in my little hand computer.
they should just get the voice actor. Tramell Tillman.
Yeah, that's the one
Yes,
I'm very curious about. So
Oh
you think
yeah,
he's
yeah, yeah.
Norman
Okay.
Osborn?
yeah. People are speculating he got cast as Norman Osborn.
Who does? Well, let me see.
But that just could be the same as saying what's her name from The Bear is, Miles Morales' mom. So like it's all we know is they've been cast. We don't know who they are.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Man,
for
he
sure.
would
We
be
don't have
a
any.
great Norman Osborn. Holy shit,
I
I
think he'd
like
be
that.
great. Yeah, actually, that one's kind of cool. But that's all
Yeah.
the people we really have confirmed. I did hear about Florence Pugh, but she's not listed officially on anything yet.
On
Like,
this
I'm
on
looking
this
at
janky
Letterbox.
website.
Yeah, I'm looking at
Does she try
Letterbox.
to recruit Peter to join the new Avengers with a Z?
Well, so the speculation is that they're circling back around to Thunderbolts, where they're like, when the Void enveloped all of New York, they're going to circle back around to being like Peter was also enveloped, and like they're going to kind of deal with some of that in the movie, is what some of the
Oh.
speculation I've been reading is. But I don't know. So there's
So it's going to be Peter Parker, but sad. Who's writing this? Tom King?
He's busy writing his Archie movie.
that deserved to laugh.
Oh,
That's-
don't tell me when to laugh. I did stumble into a list called movie list called IMAX Aspect Ratio Comprehensive List of Films Shot and Released in IMAX, Film for IMAX, or Shot in IMAX cameras, and then it lists out a bunch of ratios. So I know what I'm doing this weekend. Rewatching Tenet. All right. Any other thoughts on this Star Wars news before we move on to the next thing? I'm excited for this film, whatever it is. I just want to watch a
Yeah.
Star Wars movie in the theater.
I'm a Ryan Gosling fanboy, so I'm excited for him to join the universe. I don't know. Sometimes the stories to come up with for the movies, I'm just like, But granted, it's a blank slate, so I guess I need to come up with what are my essentials for a Star Wars movie. I mean, I'm a great hero, a great villain. We don't have to even deal with the Force. We just have to be in like that world. And a lot of fucking aliens, man.
Yeah, it needs to be. Ooh, maybe it's Ryan Gosling trying to get that kid from one place to another because he's important somehow.
That's what it looks
He's
like.
a
It just looks
Jedi.
like, yeah, he's the hero, but he's not a Jedi. Like he's just a fighter pilot. He has one of the Starfighter ships.
Ryan Gosling's Canadian? No wonder he's working with Sean Levy.
Yeah.
Look at this filmography for him too, man.
Dude,
like
just home run after home run.
Yeah, really good stuff. And then there's the Gray Man.
I like the Gray Man.
It was okay. It is what it is. But yeah,
I could tell you the films I haven't seen: La La Land, The Notebook, Blue Valentine.
I want to watch the first Man. I don't know why I never went back to watch it. I like Neil. I like the idea of what's going to space.
I like space.
I want to watch
Space
this too.
is
The
fun.
Place Beyond the Pines.
Maybe this is a prequel for the Star Wars movie.
Oh, maybe. They're gonna change the name of it to The Last Man. All right. Do you guys wanna share your half price
Yeah.
books to kind of close out the show? I can go first since I have one thing only.
Okay.
Speaking of Star Wars, and I'll move you guys to the main box. I just bought this Poe Dameron. How dare you? How dare you? I'm taking admin rights away.
Somehow he came.
We're ending the show. All right, Clay. Go
I
ahead.
found the sound bar.
How dare you? That was rude.
I got West Coast Avengers hardback. The what are these editions? The Marvel Premiere Classic, $5.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
I mean,
That's a lot of comic.
Yeah, it's just the 4-issue mini and an Iron Man annual that's part of it. And because Planet of the Apes, this was one of the few figures that they put out that isn't a Mego. Was $6.99. Like it's already open, so like I was going to open it here because I know it bothers people to open their toys on the show.
I didn't like that at all.
You got his little American flag backpack, but yeah. Hold on.
The audience is spicy today.
Yeah, they are. But then I also met up with Josh, so he was giving me.
That's what was in the envelope.
That was This is artwork from the Kickstarter for the Planet of the Apes game.
Oh,
So it's Bill Sienkiewicz artwork, which I've never seen him do Planet of the Apes stuff.
That's great.
And then a patch that came with it as well. Oh,
What was that?
We got some.
butt cheeks? What's going on?
Yes, it's
ape cheeks.
It's a Caesar Goatsy.
No, okay.
Which made me like go pull out like my other patches that I have collected over the years to put it with that, because at some point I'm going to build a Mystery Science Theater suit and had like a cambot.
Like a Ghostbusters jumper, but with all the patches.
Yeah. So I have all these patches I've been sitting on from the Kickstarter, and now I've got other stuff to include with it.
I think you have to iron them on, not sit on them, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I got to run the jewels.
Nice.
Ooh, Storm.
That's a cool Storm patch. Yeah.
And yeah, I just have had patches, and I'm like, what am I going to do with these? And I've been sitting on them for years, and that's what I'm going to do with them. But the last thing I do want to show, because Shelby got in these American Cinematographer magazines at her store in Garland. And so she pulled, I got to cover this up because it has the dude's name on it. They did a Howard the Duck one. And I've never seen him on the cover of a magazine, but it also has like pictures from the movie that I've never seen before. So she found one for Rocketeer that we gave to Josh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's pretty much my haul, but I did want to show the fact that they had an ad for Howard the Duck in here too. Because somebody was like, we got to get on this Howard the Duck train. It's going to be a George Lucas film, so it's going to be big.
You're a star, baby.
You're a star. But that's that is my haul.
Nice.
All right.
I picked up. We're going through biggest like the 10 DC stories to collect.
Yeah.
One of the ones that I had not read that I saw on other people's list was the Legion of Superheroes, the Great Darkness Saga, which is when the Legion had to deal with Darkseid. I found this for $7.49. So I'm going to read it because I'd never read it before.
I've never read it either.
This back issues with this is a Dave Cockrum X-Men cover. Just because I like the cover. Then I picked up this DVD set of the original Flash TV series.
Oh yeah.
It has this cool Garcia Lopez art on the inside. Yeah. Josh was like, I have it on my Plex server. You can just get it that way. And I was like, I want the art.
Physical media.
Yes, I like the physical media. And then I found this.
Big Silent Bob. I mean, Silent.
This is the very short-lived Flash Gordon television show from the
Sci-Fi Channel.
From the Sci-Fi Channel from the early 2000s, 2013. This is not a good show.
It is
but
not.
I have a guilty pleasure love for the show. I remember watching it back in the day on TV. It's like Xena, Hercules level, that kind of level of sci-fi show. It's a reimagining of the Flash Gordon, comic strip. But I was for whatever reason, about 2 months ago, it popped back into my head. And I was like, I got to see if I can find this. It's not streaming anywhere because it's so smally produced.
I think it's on Peacock.
I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it.
Oh, wow.
Anything.
Because I've been
I've
watching some 90s stuff, and so it suggested it.
Oh, really? Maybe it was... Maybe it kind of cycled in and out or something. I don't know. I could only find episodes on YouTube, like really badly pirated episodes on YouTube. So I was like, oh, now that I found it, it was like $7. So
nice.
That's everything I got.
Very cool. Well, all right. To close out the show, you guys know I'm a big fan of Glenn Powell. And when we started the show, a trailer dropped for his new thing that's coming to Hulu. So we're just going to watch that and then get out of here.
Oh, cool.
So here is the trailer for Chat Powers, whatever that is. I think it's like a football thing. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll all learn together. Here we go.
I love that. Oh, this is on Hulu.
It's time to face it. Your football career is over.
We're here on the grandest stage in American sports, Kirk. And for Russ Holiday, a chance to do something special.
You were showboating and you blew the game.
They can't get him. This is insane.
Oh
my goodness. Georgia's picked the ball up. Georgia is going to win a championship. What was Holiday thinking?
It's time for you to move on.
Hey, the great Toby Huss.
There's just one problem, Dad. I'm not done with football.
South Georgia's having open tryouts. I'm going to do a Mrs. Doubtfire, but with football.
You here to try out? What's your name?
Jay.
And last name?
Who's it?
Who's 200?
Steve Zahn.
Hell of a performance. You can take your helmet off. I'm gonna leave it on. Why? In this helmet, I feel strong. Like a strong, powerful male.
This isn't just football. This is acting.
Chad, why don't you remind the game day viewers where you're from?
West Virginia.
Stay away from backstory and factoids.
And what part of West Virginia?
So if you go west in West Virginia, the westest of the west of Virginia.
I like you, Powers.
That red rocket is big and dirty.
You are a puzzle.
Yeah. Personal hygiene is part of participating in a society.
I wish I could be in there, Coach. I know you wish you could be in there too.
I don't wish that.
I was born for this moment.
Every choice, every mistake carried you to this spot.
Why are you helping me?
Because no one is beyond second chances.
Powers toward the end zone. Woo!
Is that guy?
He's like extremely ugly.
Russ was an asshole. Chad doesn't have to be.
It's just fun.
1, 2, 3.
I'm also glad that he's taking like acting risks.
I'm sure it's a different quarterback with frosted tips and a cubic zirconia stud.
Well, it's real. It's a blood diamond.
You verified that somehow.
Whatever.
Oh,
Series?
yeah, I think so. Here, let me...
It's got to be. I hope it's
That
a
should
limited series.
just be a movie. That should just be a movie, but I'm in it for Steve Zahn.
I feel like it could carry like 5 episodes, maybe.
Yeah, it doesn't say, but it is going to Hulu, so probably, so this is based on, here, let me, hold on. This is kind of based on when that little prank that Eli Manning did by going to like a college football tryout and he dressed up as he was doing the same thing. I think it's based on that, and that's why the Mannings are producers on this thing.
Okay.
Which is really fun. I think that was just like a commercial for something, but I do love the idea that it's just so silly.
That's how Ted Lasso started. It was a commercial.
Yeah. The idea that Mrs. Doubtfire would inspire this shenanigans is really funny.
Did y'all
I do
recognize
like that he did his big flop moment is something that I've seen multiple times in games. Like,
yeah. Specifically
multiple
college
people
football.
have,
I feel like it happens more in college football.
Yeah. I've seen that happen at least 3 or 4 times in my life where somebody's dropped the ball while crossing the goal line before crossing the goal line.
Well,
so you can get back with that. You don't have to.
Toby Huss at the beginning.
Yeah,
from King of the Hill.
Sure.
He was also in Righteous Gemstones this past season.
You what?
Wikipedia lists 2 episodes. The first episode is written by Glenn Powell and Michael Waldron. I don't know who Michael
awesome.
Waldron is, but
Michael Waldron, he wrote Loki,
Rick and Morty, Heels, Loki, and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
I mean,
this is going to be some crazy football.
He did 13 episodes of Community. I'm in.
I like most of those things that you mentioned. So I like Michael Waldron. I think he's a pretty good writer.
Okay, I'm sold.
That's nice.
Yeah, it looks fun. And again, I like that Glenn Powell is doing like experiment. Like, it's not experimental, but he's doing a bunch of different stuff.
Something
He's
different.
not doing like The Rock or the Vin Diesel, where he's always got to be the hero. He's always got to be like, he's definitely.
If you haven't seen his Hitman film, I think you should.
I need to watch it because I've seen clips of it and I'm like, oh, he's doing.
Also, if I need to tell you more on it, I know it's on Netflix and it's hard to watch if you don't have it, but Adrian Arjona's in it, so like, it is, so. There you go. We discovered the time board today. God, do you guys want to do a speech? And then I'll just play the applause.
Yeah.
I want to thank all the little people.
Every time Clay is like, I'm really mad about this. And then afterwards, you can do
that. Yeah. All right. We're getting the.
Wrap it up.
Nice.
They hate that guy. It's okay. Just stay tuned till the end of the movie. He gets what's coming to him. All right.
This show is going to be nothing but drops and clips. Like,
yeah. This show is that's why we do the show, just so I can have clips for the week for the channel. But okay, we'll come back tomorrow where we'll talk about movies and comics. I got a lot of comic books this week, guys. Like too many comic books. Like it might be a problem.
I have like 2 books. So
yeah, but we'll talk about all that stuff. There's a lot of fun stuff. Batman's coming next week, so I'm excited to talk about that. So
the comic. Yeah. I was like, he's going to be here on the podcast?
Yeah, Batman's on the podcast next week.
Which one?
All of them. Except, no, I think all the Batman.
Have you guys been watching Aliens?
Yeah.
Okay, so you could have one actor who's portrayed Batman to come on and just talk Batman for 2 hours. Who do you want?
Keaton.
I just want to hang out with Ben Affleck.
Yeah, I think I want Ben Affleck too.
I don't even care if we talk about Batman. We can talk about Dunkin' Donuts for all I care.
I want to talk about how he was the bomb in Phantoms.
Oh, or
we should
talk about the town in Argo.
Give me Mr. Mom.
Oh, yeah, the town is so fucking good.
Ooh, I like that, Clay. Send us a picture of that. I'll put it on the...
We got a little Planet of the Apes base. We got a little backpack and a gun.
And then put the print behind it when you take the picture. It'll look real nice. Make a little diorama of it. I don't know what you're doing the rest of the day, but now you know. Now
I know what I'm doing.
Building a diorama for me. All right. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.
The most important thing in life will always be
Hail Bebo.
Twitter loves you.
Simon Center, get the fuck out.
All right. Bye.
Get out of here, you weirdo.